When you reach the age of 60, life can take an unexpected turn. Some people find themselves thriving, feeling healthier, happier, and more fulfilled than ever before. But others wake up feeling lost, unmotivated, and uncertain about their future. This difference isn't just luck. It's the lack of 5 key things that are essential. So before you find yourself regretting the things you didn't do, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to build a life that's meaningful, joyful, and, most importantly, truly yours. Let's get started. After the age of 60, life takes on a different rhythm. For many years, your life has been busy with raising children, managing a career, and dealing with everyday responsibilities. But once you retire, your children have grown up and started building their own lives. Suddenly, your schedule isn't as packed as it used to be. The structure that once kept you grounded begins to fade. The days start to feel longer. You wake up in the morning, and instead of feeling excited about the day ahead, you feel uncertain. Now what do? This is precisely when a strong sense of purpose becomes incredibly important. Without it, life can begin to feel like a slow drift. Your motivation may weaken, and even your health could be impacted. Studies have shown that people with a clear sense of purpose not only feel better emotionally, they actually live longer, are less prone to depression, and even have lower rates of chronic illness. Let me tell you about Richard. He retired at the age of 65 after a long career in the financial industry. At first, he enjoyed the freedom, waking up late and taking things easy. But after a few months, he started to feel empty. He misses the feeling of accomplishment that comes with completing a task. Then one day, he started volunteering at a local business mentoring program. Suddenly, his mornings had meaning again. His mind became sharper, his mood brighter, and most importantly, he felt valued once more. Your sense of purpose doesn't have to be tied to your old job or career. It could be volunteering, mentoring younger generations, painting, gardening, or playing a musical instrument. What matters is finding something that gives you a reason to wake up each morning feeling excited about the day ahead. Without purpose, retirement can feel like you're simply waiting for the next day to pass. But with purpose, each day becomes an opportunity to learn, to give, and to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. And the best part, it's never too late to find a new purpose, no matter where you are in life. If you believe that having a sense of purpose is important, comment "important" below to let everyone know how meaningful this is for all of us. One of the biggest mistakes people make after turning 60 is isolating themselves. Retirement can change your daily interactions. Old friends may move away. Family members become busy with their own lives. At first, the quiet may feel peaceful, even refreshing. But what starts as peaceful solitude can gradually turn into something dangerous. According to the Journal of Aging Life Care, prolonged loneliness has been linked to high blood pressure, weakened immune function, and even an increased risk of developing dementia. Even more alarming, a study from the University of California, San Francisco, found that older adults who experienced persistent loneliness had an almost 45% higher risk of early death. And what's the worst part? Most people don't even realize it's happening. They tell themselves, "I'm fine. I enjoy my independence." But over time, something changes. They laugh less, they stop calling friends, and their world slowly shrinks. Let me tell you about Margaret. who is 72 years old. After her husband passed away, she found herself spending most of her time at home. At first, she appreciated the quiet and the freedom to do things at her own pace. But over time, she spoke less, felt less motivated, and even lost interest in hobbies she once loved. Then one day, Margaret decided to join a local walking group. At first, it was just casual small talk, but over time, those conversations grew warmer. The laughter returned, and suddenly, Margaret had something to look forward to again. Margaret's story reveals a powerful truth. You don't need dozens of friends or a packed social calendar to feel connected. All you need are a few meaningful relationships. People who genuinely care about you. People you can share your stories with. And people who remind you that you are not alone. If you find yourself withdrawing, make an effort to reconnect. Join a class, a club, or a local volunteer group, or simply reach out to an old friend. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but that small effort can make a world of difference. Life is meant to be shared, and after the age of 60, maintaining strong social connections isn't just beneficial, it's essential. If you're still watching this video and found this information helpful, leave your mark on this video. Comment where you're watching from, so I can say hello. Up next is a crucial factor that can determine how fully you enjoy life after 60. Stay tuned. After the age of 60, the way you care for your body will determine how much freedom you'll have in the years ahead. The loss of strength and mobility comes on slowly. At first, it's just little things. You wake up feeling a bit stiff in the morning. Carrying groceries leaves your arms aching. The stairs you've climbed for years suddenly feel harder. And before you know it, those small difficulties start turning into real obstacles. Simple tasks like getting up from a chair, walking around the block, or even opening a jar begin to feel challenging. Once your mobility begins to decline, it can be difficult to regain. Let me tell you about Paul, who is 68 years old, an active man who stopped exercising after he retired. At first, nothing seemed different, but gradually, he started feeling weaker. He stopped going on walks because his knees hurt. His legs felt stiff in the morning, and he began using his arms to push himself out of his chair. Then one day, Paul tripped on the front steps of his house. It wasn't because the step was uneven or too high. He fell because his legs weren't strong enough to react quickly. That's when he realized he wasn't just getting older. He was losing his independence. But here's the good news. Strength and mobility can be improved at any age. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 80 years old, your muscles can still become stronger, your joints can become more flexible, and your balance can improve. Research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association shows that older adults who participate in regular strength training can reduce their risk of falls by as much as 40%. They also experience better heart health, sharper brain function, and even a stronger immune system. And here's something most people don't realize. Losing muscle isn't just about feeling weaker. It directly affects your metabolism, making it easier to gain weight and harder to maintain your energy. Weak muscles also compromise your immune system, making you more prone to illness and slowing down your recovery time. But you don't need to spend hours at the gym to make a difference. Start simple. Go for a 20-minute walk each day. Do a few squats or leg lifts while watching TV. Try light resistance exercises with small hand weights or incorporate gentle stretching exercises. The important thing is not to become a bodybuilder, but to keep your body strong enough to support you. Every little effort you make now will protect your freedom, mobility, and independence in the years to come. Which of these exercises will you try first? Let me know in the comments. And stay tuned. Next up is a factor that could be silently sabotaging your health without you even knowing it. For many people over the age of 60, the biggest source of stress isn't their health, it's their finances. Even if you've worked hard your whole life, saved diligently, and carefully planned for retirement, financial worries can still creep in. Expenses don't disappear just because you've stopped working. In fact, for many people, those costs actually go up. Medical bills, home maintenance, and unexpected emergencies, they all add up. And if you're not prepared, that financial burden can quickly spiral out of control. The truth is, financial stress isn't just unpleasant, it can be dangerous. According to the American Psychological Association, financial stress is directly linked to an increased risk of heart disease, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Researchers at the University of Michigan have also found that older adults facing financial stress are nearly 60% more likely to develop depression than those in stable financial situations. Yet, many people avoid thinking about their finances until a crisis forces them to. Let me tell you about Barbara. She's 70 years old and has been retired for several years. She had saved enough to live comfortably, and for a while, everything seemed fine. But then, her roof needed major repairs. And right after that came an unexpected medical bill following an illness. Suddenly, her savings were disappearing faster than she had imagined, and the anxiety set in. Every shopping trip felt stressful. Every bill brought her worry. The pressure wasn't just about money, it affected her entire well-being. But here's the good news. Financial security is something you can build, even later in life. If you haven't reviewed your finances recently, take some time to sit down and go over everything: your savings, expenses, investments, and any potential future costs. Knowing where you stand will give you clarity, and clarity leads to confidence. Another important step is cutting back on unnecessary expenses. Take a close look at your monthly spending. Even reducing a few small costs can add up over time, creating a financial cushion for emergencies. If you're worried about your savings running low, consider exploring part-time work, consulting jobs, or even turning a hobby into income. Many retirees find that earning a bit of extra income not only provides financial stability, but also adds meaning to their lives and fosters social connections. Finally, don't forget to plan for healthcare costs. Healthcare expenses can be one of the biggest financial burdens in later years. Having the right insurance, supplemental Medicare plans, or long-term care coverage can make a huge difference. Financial stability isn't just about numbers on a page. It's about freedom. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you're protected. And that peace of mind allows you to focus on what truly matters: your health, your relationships, and the simple joys of everyday life. Next is the key to keeping your mind sharp, your spirit up, and your excitement for life alive. But before we get into that, if you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and subscribe. It means a lot. It helps support this channel so much. And if you do that for me, I promise my team, and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? One of the most overlooked keys to living a happy, fulfilling life after the age of 60 is personal growth. Many people believe that once they retire, their best years are behind them. They settle into routines, avoid new challenges, and stop pushing themselves to learn or explore. At first, this may not seem like a big deal, but gradually, their world starts to shrink. The excitement fades, curiosity slips away, and before they realize it, life starts to feel repetitive, as if they're just going through the motions. The truth is, the moment you stop learning, you start declining. Studies published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society have shown that older adults who keep their minds active through hobbies, reading, or learning new skills experience a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline, Alzheimer's disease, and dementia. A study from the University of Exeter Medical School also found that people who keep their minds engaged have a 47% lower risk of developing dementia. But it's not just about protecting your brain. It's about keeping your spirit young. Learning new things sparks excitement. It boosts confidence, and it gives you a sense of progress, no matter your age. Let me introduce you to Thomas, a retired engineer who's 74 years old. For decades, his mind was constantly busy with work, but when he retired, everything came to a halt. At first, he enjoyed the rest, but eventually, boredom set in. He had nothing to challenge himself, no new goals to pursue. His energy dipped, and even his mood seemed to worsen. Then one day, Thomas decided to join a woodworking class at a local community center. That small decision changed everything. Thomas started building furniture for his grandchildren, crafting gifts for friends, and even selling small pieces at a local market. More importantly, Thomas felt alive again. His mind was sharp, his hands were busy, and he had something to look forward to each day. That's the power of personal growth. And the good news is, you don't have to learn carpentry or go back to school to experience the benefits of personal growth. It can be as simple as painting, gardening, writing, or joining an online course or workshop. You could also try puzzles, games, or mental challenges. The key isn't about becoming an expert. It's about staying engaged with life, keeping your mind active, and ensuring your world expands instead of shrinking. So ask yourself, when was the last time you learned something new just for the fun of it? When was the last time you tried something that made you feel proud of yourself? If it's been a while, maybe now's the perfect time to explore something fresh. And if this is something you've been practicing, or if you're about to start, let me know by commenting the number 2 below. Your engagement helps me continue creating content that inspires and uplifts you. Today, we're going to talk about 5 essential things that you absolutely need after the age of 60 if you want to live a happy and fulfilling life. A strong sense of purpose, meaningful social connections, physical strength and mobility, financial stability and peace of mind, personal growth and curiosity. Each of these plays a crucial role in shaping your future. Without them, life can start to feel empty, stressful, and even isolating. But when you have these 5 things, every day becomes more rewarding, more fun, and most importantly, more about you. Now take a moment to reflect. Among these areas, which ones have you already built, and which ones need more attention? Do you wake up feeling driven by a sense of purpose? Do you have people in your life who truly uplift and support you? Are you actively taking care of your body to keep it strong and flexible? Do you feel financially secure enough to enjoy your retirement without constant worry? And most importantly, are you still growing, still learning, exploring, and challenging yourself? If you're missing any of these, here's the most important thing to remember. It's never too late to start. Even the smallest steps you take today can lead to meaningful improvements in your happiness, health, and overall well-being. The key is to stay engaged, stay connected, and keep moving forward, because life doesn't stop at 60. In many ways, it's only just beginning. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the latest video.